Здорово всем подписчикам, с вами Гоблин, и я начинаю свое прохождение Science Ровка OL. Мать вашу, мы попадаем с вами в ад. Я тут осмотрел немножко. И, короче, давайте начинаем кампанию. Так, новая игра. Да, это мои старые сохранения. Давайте на нормальном. Вот, ребятка, вчера я снял, точнее, вчера я начал делать предзаказ на эту игру, и вот, в принципе, вот она у меня сейчас в руках, снимаю я ее. Давайте смотреть.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a man so exceptional that the divine hosts of heaven and hell were forced to take note. A man dangerous enough to bring Satan to his knees, but selfless enough to make God himself raise an eyebrow. How did this come to pass? Well, it all began at a very special birthday party for a very special young lady.
Surprise!
What is all this?
It's your birthday, Kinsey.
So?
You've never been to a
Ну,
birthday
вся компания
No.
четвертой
Oh,
части.
like not even growing up?
I went to the School of the Americas since kindergarten. We didn't really do birthday parties.
But you celebrated
И
Christmas?
вот
I don't
аниме.
have to explain myself
Походу.
to you.
Oh, Kinsey, this is going to be so much fun. Zinjai made a cake, Jane Austen is here, we'll play some games.
What sort of games?
Ролевые игры. Вот.
So you celebrate birthdays by trafficking with spirits?
It's spooky and fun.
It's a bunch of letters.
It's tradition. Every slumber party has to involve a spirit board.
Slumber party?
How's it work?
We ask it a question, and the spirit of the board will reveal the answer.
How?
Yeah, someone pushes the pointy thing to wherever they want.
Wait. Can we go back to you and your slumber parties?
No time.
Херня
All right.
какая-то, мне
Everyone
кажется.
put their hands on the cursor.
Водить один круг
I feel the
во все
magic
стороны
already.
каждому
All
человеку.
right. Will the president / God Emperor for life ever choose a partner to reign alongside them?
No.
Ooh, someone's getting married.
Shut up, Matt.
Who will tame the president's wild heart?
What are you guys trying to spell?
I'm not moving it.
That's the spirit, Kinsey.
I'm serious.
I'm not moving it either.
Neither am I.
Jezebel? Who the fuck is...
О боже, что это?
Is that not normal?
Where'd you get the board?
I was going through Signac's artifact collection and found it there.
Who did it belong to?
Alistair Crowley?
Christ. Guys? I think it's laughing at us.
Fuck this. I think you're a smart enough piece of wood to see where this is going. Now, you ready to cooperate? That's more like it.
You think we can trust it?
It's not like we got a lot of options.
So what's the plan? We mount up and go in after the boss?
No, I do. No sense in what's left of humanity walking right into a death trap. Someone's gotta live to tell the story.
That's a stupid plan, Johnny.
I'm leaving you in charge.
Hell of a plan, Johnny.
Are you serious?
I'm coming too.
Are you kidding me?
How do you plan to come back?
I try not to sweat the details.
You need someone with you that does.
No.
It's my birthday.
Fine.
Ну все, двумя словами можно
You know
сказать,
what
это
my
же мой
friend
день
is?
рождения. Все, так что можно спокойно убедить человека.
True to its word, the spirit board opened up another portal and sent Johnny and Kinsey screaming into hell.
Короче, мать вашу, куда мы с вами попали? Ёшки насрать.
Dane Vogel. Ultor's behind this, I know it.
Ultor and the Saints haven't been enemies in years. You really think he's responsible?
You don't know him like I do. The boss put him through a window
Okay.
for a reason.
The reason was the boss
Вот
was
для
kind of
нас
fucking
машина.
crazy back then.
That's a fair point.
You know how much easier this would be if we just found a car?
You know how much easier this would be if you just gave me a
Давай
second?
быстрей.
Alright. Now how are we gonna find the Ultor
Так,
building?
еще куда
Biggest
поедем?
building down here, giant Ultor sign on it. I don't think this is a problem.
I'll buy that.
Ну, в принципе, осталось все тоже. Как в Far Cry 4. Так, штаб-квартира. Вот что только напоминает. Ой, извини, я нечаянно. Так, ладно, поехали. Так, вот это я вроде не специально.
Look at us. Kinsey Kensington and Johnny Гэт driving together on a birthday adventure.
Are you always this excited?
Да,
Generally, I'm a
смотрите.
misanthrope.
I get it.
Капец, да, в аду. Короче, мы в аду, охереть. Всегда мечтал там побывать, но вот случилось это. Да не хотел бы быть. Хотел бы всегда в раю.
Kind of reminds me of Steelport.
А для лохов, в принципе, я знаю то, что я не лох. Ну, никак некоторые там. Друзья, у каждого есть свой лохи, так что вот. У меня тоже такие есть.
So what's the plan?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shoot him in the
Раньше
face.
с
if he gets the
нами
boss.
на
What
стримах
if Dane
был.
doesn't have the boss?
I'll probably still shoot him in the face.
Эй, Кинзи. Ох, нихера себе я попал. Ты, сука. Да, походу нам сюда.
Welcome to hell.
Shouldn't you have a receptionist?
Such is the plight of eternal damnation. I have a feeling you didn't come here to catch up. Let's talk in my office.
Not even death could stop the enterprising Vogel, who wasted no time in setting up an Ultor branch in the bowels of hell. Dane was eager to fill Johnny in on the ever-shifting politics of land rights in the underworld. But real estate mattered little to Johnny, who only cared where his friend was.
Ну, конечно, хотели. Даже я хочу
Where'd you
узнать.
put the president?
I've been trying to explain that. I didn't take them.
Bullshit. You expect me to believe you just happened to be the first thing we see in hell?
Maybe it's just me, but your thank you sounds more like an accusation.
That's probably because he plans to kill you.
Okay. I get the trust issues. Can I show you something?
Что это?
The pieces all came together. The president had caused more chaos and destruction than any other in human history. It was only natural that Satan would want them to marry his daughter. They needed a plan,
Так, и
and
что сейчас
Johnny
будет?
had one.
Джонни. Сейчас
I'm
посмотрим.
gonna shoot the devil in the face.
I think you might be skipping some details.
No, I said in the face.
I like the commitment, but you gotta find a way to get close enough to him in the first place.
When's the wedding? I'll just show up and...
And then you'll shoot him in the face. Sorry, but it's a little more complicated than that. These things are tied to the soul. You won't be able to enter without one.
So how do we get one?
You get his attention. I know some places that are of particular value to the father of the bride. You hit those, you'll get your shot.
Wait, why would Satan give out an invitation for destroying his stuff?
Oh, he won't, but it should piss him off enough to get him to attack Johnny personally. Either the devil kills Gat and Ultor gets the construction contracts to rebuild what was destroyed, or Johnny kills Satan and I'll have to pay less taxes. It's pretty win-win.
That's why you're helping us? To make more money in hell?
Hell's what you make of it, sweetie.
Works for me. What you got?
All right.
Посмотрим, что сейчас будет. Мне
Satan
кажется,
had
что будет
entrusted
очень
the day-to-day
охеренно.
running of hell to 5 archdukes, and Dane knew how to find them all.
Так,
But
единороги с двумя
beyond
глазами.
that, not everyone in hell was content to go
Двумя
along with
рогами.
Satan's status quo. There were others who shared Dane's ambition for power, and the Ultor mogul knew that the key to unseating Satan lay in gaining their aid. But before Johnny set out to wage war against the Prince of Darkness, Dane had one final gift, an artifact that he had spent fortunes on. Lucifer's cracked halo. This holy relic granted Johnny the majestic wings of the Morning Star.
Ого. В чем мы
However, he
получается?
still needed help in learning how to use them.
Нормально, нормально.
Alright, you got me on this stick.
Так, ребята, у меня тут игра вылетела.
Someone needs a nap.
Так что давайте.
Just
Тоже
collect some
вместе.
soul clusters and power up the halo. You'll be flying around in no time. Great. Now you...
Так. Спринт. Так, полегче, братан.
All right. Let's start slow. You gotta jump over to
Охереть.
that next island. Also, the longer you charge your wings before jumping, the further you'll go. Hey, didn't fuck it up. Good job. Now get up that cliff. Don't worry. If something looks too high,
Да.
now it's time to fly. You heard of crawling before walking? Well, in this case, you
Мне это,
need
в
to jump
принципе,
before you can
нравится.
fly. Launch yourself in the air with a
Это
jump. Then
охеренно.
hold your wings out to glide to
Я
that
бы хотел
next
так
left and
полетать.
dive to reach the next island. Do that by pointing your head down. Don't worry. The rest of your body will follow.
Не, ребят, скажу вам сразу, игра мне походу реально будет не детская, а с такими способностями еще не был, походу, мне кажется, один Сейнсов.
All right, now try flapping those wings on your own. Do a flap on your way to the next island.
Вы подумайте, человек, попавший в ад, узнал несколько способностей и что? Стал вот таким вот чертугой. Так.
All right, time to take the training wheels off for the final lesson. Flying takes stamina. If you run out in midair, you are going to drop like a rock. A stupid, stamina-less rock. Last island is right under those. Let's get you back to the old tour building. I want to run through all the stuff you can do to hurt Satan.
Sure thing. See you soon.
Ну все.
Here's the deal.
А
If
вот
you
сам
want some
дьявол,
FaceTime
походу.
with Satan, you need to get his attention. Now, Satan hates being challenged, so anything you
нет.
do to undermine his control is good. Fraud, mayhem, shooting demons in the face, anything. You can keep track of Satan's wrath with this handy meter. Get it high enough and you'll be having drinks with Big Red in no time. I've compiled a list of shit to do, so take a look and do whatever sounds fun. Oh, one more thing. We have some potential allies down here. Trust me, you want to impress them.
Так, отправляемся мы сейчас с вами, походу, на первую нашу миссию. Это было обучение, так что пожелайте мне удачи и вам приятного просмотра, конечно. Так, и куда нам надо? Так, вот мы улица, да? Так, сейчас, подожди, долечу до сюда и посмотрю эту херню. Так, одна задача. Ох ты же, ё-моё. Так, выбрать.
Been ridiculous, like 100 of these to find.
Полетаем. О, смотрите, какой корабль нас предстоит. Нам предстоит увидеть с вами. Ух ты же, ёб твою.
Gotta pick it up.
А.
Need the rest of wings.
Это что такое? Да ну нахер. Так, давай, лети. Так, что-то здесь, значит, будет у нас. Все, вперед.
Abandoned ship! We've been boarded!
Маленькие дьяволенки. Здорово. Так. Я не могу взять? Значит, нельзя, да.
Life is good.
А, сука. А. Да.
Running out of juice.
Toast to you, good sir. I got a bit of treasure in that chest over there. The weapon you
Собрать
find
молот
inside may
богов.
help with our little imp problem.
Охренеть. Нормально.
Welcome in my
Так-то, сучки. Так, тебе помочь, старик? Малыш, иди отсюда.
I summoned these imps to serve as my crew. I forgot what a handful they could be. Once aboard, they wouldn't listen to their captain. They ran amok in the bowels of the ship.
Так, а здесь что? А сюда иди.
Good God, they're swarming me!
Так, окей, помогу. Нашей бороде.
Yeah,
Так, что это? Книга какая-то.
A damsel's orientation guide,
Нормально.
chapter 38. Imps. Little bundles of pure sin. These are serve as perfect pets or slaves.
Another one of these.
Да, чуть мы с вами сейчас не сдохли. Вот ты сдохнешь. Так, и чё? Чё, борода, живой?
Okay to drop the pirate voice.
Живой.
what pirate voice would that be?
Wow.
Так, и чё, давай. Все, что ли?
Zinyak's destruction of Earth had a profound impact on the afterlife. To heaven, it was a logistical nightmare. St. Peter's meticulous nature drove purgatory wait times to unbearable levels. Meanwhile, in hell, where souls in pain were used as currency, it created a new era of prosperity for the wickedly enterprising. This economic boon resulted in the coffers of hell to be overflowing, which in turn piqued the interest of the most notorious man that sailed the seven seas. Long had Blackbeard been a thorn in Satan's side, robbing tax collectors on a semi-regular
Получается, я
basis.
ему зря
But the promise
помогал
of an
сейчас.
immeasurable fortune drove him to be even bolder. An arrangement was reached. Blackbeard would provide information on strategic targets in exchange for a share of the profit. Johnny, who was interested in murder, not money, happily agreed.
Понятно.
Grant ye the ability to summon my crew whenever they're needed.
И что это мне сейчас дало? А, молоток этот. Так, призыв. Теперь вы можете призывать темные сущности, которые будут сражаться на вашей стороне, используя F2, чтобы быстро переключиться на призывы. Давайте посмотрим. Так, тексты не хочу читать, это много. Так. Призыв. Так, ну давайте пройдем обучение, так уж и быть.
All right, matey. It's time for your lesson. Let's summon me favorite scurvy-riddled hellion, the Imp. Why don't you start off by summoning an Imp to take out those enemies?
О, нормально.
Now take down the other demon. No, let the imps do the work, mate. Leave your guns and
Классно.
fists out of this.
Так.
Those little inkle biters are vicious. Now let's practice your aim. Take down the demons on the islands.
Не, реально прикольно.
Few things are as rewarding as pressing someone into service, am I right? Now get going. There's a whole wide world waiting to be plundered.
Что, все что ли? Я надеялся, что это будет больше. Но так уж и быть, мало так мало.
Don't mind if I do.
Нормально. А, ну у меня тоже крылья есть. Так, давайте, короче, сейчас вот эту миссию сделаем и закончим. Да, успокойся ты.
I raided a central office and found information on where the president is being kept. Evidently, they've been trapped in some sort of soul crystal inside Satan's palace.
Да.
Breaking in is an impossibility. The best bet to save them is to continue to try to draw Satan out of the palace.
Lightning, is there nothing you can't do?
Эй, чему?
This is so much better than therapy.
Да, ничего такого нету. Ого. Так.
Lights up. William Shakespeare, humanity's greatest playwright, and hell's most diabolical purveyor of entertainment, looks on as a brave mortal on an Orphean quest enters. The
Куда она
bard's
тут
interest
часы
is
взяла?
piqued, and he looks to test his visitor's mettle.
Так, ну давайте. Сейчас будем танцевать с вами.
The masked tragedies were used to enemies cowering as they approached. But soon they realized that they faced a foe with courage and nobility. Traits uncommon in the fires of perdition.
Давайте так. Эй, привет. Опа. А это что такое?
The inciting incident resolved. The time had come for rising action.
Так, нет, пистолет пошли. Ого, нормально, конечно.
The battle raged on below, and as bullets and blood flew, the bard arched a curious eyebrow. Could this mortal be the exact thing that Shakespeare needed?
Так.
This battle is far from over, mortal. Arise.
Эй, полегче.
Act 3!
А, так. Походу это ихний щит. Все, что ли?
The conflict resolved. Shakespeare eagerly awaited meeting the champion that dispatched so many of his men. Undoubtedly, they were here for the bard's aid. And while happy endings were not a thing found in hell, Shakespeare always had a soft spot for comedies.
In the land of the living, William Shakespeare is regarded as one of the most prolific playwrights of all time. However, to the denizens of hell, the bard is seen in a far different light. After selling his soul for fame and adoration, Shakespeare served in hell as Satan's spy master general. In doing his duty, Shakespeare would punish the souls he was investigating by forcing them to perform in grotesque passion plays for Satan's amusement. But in a Twelfth Night-esque twist, Shakespeare found himself living a double life. While he projected an image of cruelty, his heart was as soft as Jezebel's. In secret, he would tutor her on the classics and act out the works of his mortal days. When Satan found out, he cast Shakespeare out of the palace, believing that the poet would be tormented by the populace of hell, far out of Jezebel's sight. But Satan had not counted on the bard's cunning. Embracing his persona of master torturer, Shakespeare and his followers, the tragedies, took root in the entertainment district, biding their time for revenge.
Ясно, понятно.
And so Shakespeare called forth the Deus Ex Machina to bestow our protagonist with the arcane power of force stopping.
Так, короче, ладно, ребята, давайте, всем пока, с вами был Гоблин, подписывайтесь на мой канал, ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии, подписывайтесь на группу ВКонтакте, и завтра вас ждет ночной стрим по доточке. как он называется, ночные каточки. Вот, так что давайте удачи всем, пока.